guys, Cloudy here with my first ever video, and for this video I'm going to show you guys some mods for Hypixel or any server that utilizes PvP. I'm using Forge for these mods, and the Forge download link for Minecraft will be in the description. I'll also show you how to install these mods and Forge at the end of the video. All mod links will be in the description, so just check that out. Yeah, I'm probably going to put it in a zip file, so yeah. The first mod I'm going to show you guys is Skier's Chroma HUD. If you type in chat /Chroma HUD, it'll appear with this, and these are the things I have on right now. This is my armor, this is my potion effects, these are my chords, my FPS, and my ping. And you could add new things to your HUD by just going here, pressing new, change items, add items, and you could add chords, arrow count, potion, ping, direction, CPS, FPS, text time, armor, C counter. If you go up here and click explore, you can see what they look like. So these are what they all look like, and you can see that it shows how it is, the armor items. You can see it on screen right now. You can also, if I type /Chroma HUD again, you could also change it to actual chroma. If you just go here, edit, and you can click color mode chroma, and you can change it to wave or static. I keep it on wave because it looks better. You can also just change it to one solid color if you want by using the sliders. And you could also just delete some, or you could also delete the HUD items by just going down here or clicking edit and clicking delete. And that's basically it. It shows on screen, all that. The next mod I'm going to show you guys is the Glint Colorizer mod, where you could change the glint on your enchanted items. If I could find one, the net star is one. You can see how it's all rainbowy when it's enchanted. So if I type in /Glint Colorizer, you can change it to any solid color you want, or you could click it to chroma, and you can change the cycle speed so it goes faster. If you guys can see right there, or you can do it where it goes slower, as you can see right there. But I just keep it in the middle, or at least 8. And this works for all items that are enchanted or anything like that. And you could also change it to solid colors too. As you can see, just any solid color, but chroma looks the best to me. The next mod I'm going to show you guys is the custom crosshair mod, where, as you can see on my screen right now, it shows this green crosshair. It looks good and I really like it. So the way you get this, or the way you pull up the menu, is if you press the button below your escape, the grave button as Minecraft calls it, or the tilde button, and it'll show up this. If you guys don't know which button it is, it'll say right here in your controls, custom crosshair mod. It'll say open GUI, and you can change it if you want, but I have it set to the tilde button. So if you press that, it'll show up like this, and you could change the color, and you could disable or enable it. If you disable it, and if you're using a resource pack, it'll show up with the resource pack crosshair. If you're not, it'll show up with the regular Minecraft crosshair. And if I re-enable it, you could change the color of it. It doesn't really matter unless you really like it. And you can also choose the crosshair type. So as you can see right now, just a regular dashes with a dot in the middle crosshair. If I change it to crosshair type 1, it'll become a circle. If I change it to crosshair type 2, it'll be a square with a dot. And if I change it to crosshair type 3, it'll be my normal crosshair, and 4 will be a sort of upwards arrow. And if you don't want this dot in the middle, you could go down here, press this, and it'll disable the dot, and it'll look like this. I don't really like it that much. You could also make it, if your crosshair is invisible like this, it doesn't look that good and you probably can't hit anything. You could also hide it in the GUI, or visible in hide GUI, visible in debug and all that, visible in third person mode, this might be helpful if you're trying to do something sneaky. So if I'm in third person, it'll show it like that. Not that special, but to be honest, it's pretty useless. But yeah, you could also have an outline, as you see the black around my crosshair. You can change the outline color. You can change it to like red. That looks like really Christmassy. You could change it to whatever, and I just keep it disabled. I already talked about the dot. It's the same thing. You can change the width of the dot, or the dashes actually, not the dot. And you can change the width. It'll be like this, and it looks really weird. You can change the height. You could change the gap of it in the middle. See, now it's just really big. And you can change the thickness. It looks like a tic-tac board now. Let's just keep it on 1, and also keep these on like 3, probably 2. These are really sensitive. Okay, okay. Now you could also change the things where it's highlighted. As you can see, highlight hostile color, hostile mobs or passive mobs, and passive players or any players. And you could, if I go to this guy, as you can see, it changed to blue, not the dot though, apparently. If I go to a hostile mob, pretty sure there's none around here. Well, if I go to the sheep, it'll change to gray, since I have it set to gray. And if I go to anything or anyone or anything like that, it'll change to the color set. You can change it to rainbow crosshair, as you can see. If I go like right here to this, you can see how it's changing. You can change the speed of it too, and it'll become really fast. I don't really like it. It could mess you up sometimes, so I just keep that disabled. A dynamic crosshair, I can't really demonstrate unless I go into a duo, but it basically enlarges the bow, and I might show it in a duel in the next mod. The next mod I'm going to show you guys is the quick play mod. So if I go into my controls, if I go down, if I see right here quick play, if I press Y or whatever it's set to, you guys can change it if you want. If I press Y, it'll bring up this. This is only in Hypixel though. And I could go to the main lobby. I could go to arcade games, Bed Wars, Build Battle, etc. And you could just click on them. Like if I go to prototype, all these modes, the duels mode, zombie story, and all that. It's pretty useful if you're like queued up in a UAT Champions game and you want to go to a Cops and Crims game. You could just go there, go to the lobby, or you could go to somewhere else to Warlords and all that. This doesn't work because I don't have the updated one, but you guys can update it if you want. And that's basically it. The next mod I'm going to show you guys is pretty dangerous and you could probably get banned for it, but it's the perspective mod. See, as you can see here, I could see all around me without moving my character. So basically, if I was playing UHC Champions and there were people chasing me, if I still want to run forward without having the trouble of looking back and all that, I could just if I could just run and then press G, turn around while running, jumping. And that's it. You press G again, and then you could just keep going on your way. And you could also go right here, look around the corner and all that. You don't have to be in F5 and then going like this the entire time. You could also change the controls for it. If you go down here, I have it set to G. You could change it to whatever. And perspective mod can get you banned. I've heard that some people have gone banned for using this mod. I wouldn't recommend using it, but I'm still gonna put it in my mod file anyways. That's basically the entire mod. This next mod I'm gonna show you guys is pretty useful if you're a very good PvPer. It's called the combo display mod. So if I do slash combo display, this is my counter for it, and you could disable, enable, all that. If you can see very closely at the bottom, it says that it's by Eroax. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's who it's by. You could enable, disable, draw background. It removes the background, as you can see right there. You could change the color to just white, red, green, lime purple, all the colors, or you can keep it on rainbow. And you could also change it to what it says. It'll say like combo number hits, or it'll say, or you can change it to just number or whatever you want. I just keep it on combo number hits exclamation point, and that's basically it. It just shows how many hits you've gotten on a person without them hitting you back and ruining your combo. And that's basically that. The next mod that I'm going to show with this mod, since they're basically very similar, is the Keystrokes Mod. If I could type Keystrokes Mod, it's this big thingy right here. It's basically just shows what you're typing, all that. So if I just do that, it'll disable it. Mouse buttons, LMB and RMB stands for left mouse button and right mouse button, of course. You have the space bar, which is that bar right there, the CPS counter, how many clicks you're getting per second, the Chroma feature, which I have it on because it matches with the rest of my HUDs, or you could just change it to whatever. You could edit the text color, and you could edit the press color, which is, if you see right there on LMB, it'll change to a white, but I don't really like that. And you could also change the size, and that's basically it. You could move it wherever you want just by dragging it. And yeah, that's basically the Keystrokes mod. This next mod I'm going to show you guys is the block overlay mod. And for this, I need to go to my housing. And if I go down here, and if I press F1, you'll see this rainbow texture around the blocks that I'm highlighting. To change this mod, all you gotta do is just type in block overlay, and you could change the color, you can change the outline, or you can change the full, which looks really weird, and you can change the line width. And you can also change to none, and default is just a regular black outline. Nothing really cool about that. And if I go to color, you could change it to chroma disabled. You just put it to one color. You see the background right there. You could change it to multiple colors. I like it on chroma, and it set to speed 8, so at least I see the colors rotating. This mod is really cool if you have bad eyesight and you can't really see well. But if you do that, then you could definitely see things now. See how big and bulky the lines are? And don't mind the thing that built over there. Well, that's basically it. You could change it. I just keep it on the middle of the line width scaler because it just looks better. And yeah, that's basically this mod. This next mod is going to be the /auto GG mod. And if you just type in /auto GG in the chat, it'll pull up this usage thing right here. If you do /auto GG toggle, it'll turn off auto GG. If you do it again, it'll turn it back on. And you can also set a delay. So if I do /delay 1 second, it'll wait 1 second after it doesn't matter if I win a game or not. It'll wait 1 second after the game ends to say GG, and it'll give me my free karma. And the delay ranges from 0 to 5 seconds. 0, it'll make it just go automatically say GG after an end of a game. This is really useful for games like the arcade games where it just ends really quickly. You'll get free karma and you don't have to go through the hassle of typing GG. Now this next mod is called the chat toggle mod. So we do slash chat toggle. It'll pull up this GUI and you could change it to whatever. So in Hypixel you have all these, and you could disable your guild, your leave messages, and all that. So if someone joins, like if your friend joins Hypixel, it won't say that they joined. If you disable leave, it won't say that they left. I have these all off just for the purpose of these videos, but usually I have them all on. If you just press next in the bottom, it'll change it. You could change all these. You would see Bed Wars. If you just hover over all of these, you can see that it shows how it looks in chat and also explains it. I have all these on because I use them, but yeah, that's basically the chat toggle mod. This next mod is going to be a mod that I think all of you guys would like. It's called the Skin Changer mod. So if I unhide players, oh, a bit of lag because my PC sucks, it'll show up all these players with their own skins. But if I type in slash skin and I go to, well, I don't really know how to do that yet, but if I just right here type in, I don't know, Apple, and I do preview skin, it'll show up as this guy. And if I do slash confirm skin, and if I go to F5, changes that. If I type slash skin again, and let's see, reset skin, I'll be back to my normal skin. If I type in capes, I could type in capes too. If I, whoa, did I change my cape? No, I didn't. If I type in, let's see, how about Sky does Minecraft RS? It won't let me type that. Alright. Um, oh no, Sky the Kid RS, right? Preview cape. Yeah, see? It'll have this cape right here, and I could just press add cape, and if I use the spectate mod or this mod, it'll show up like that. And apparently it didn't work, but that doesn't really matter. Nobody's really gonna see your cape. This only changes for you, by the way, unless somebody else has the same exact mod, and it'll show up for them also. And that's basically a skin mod. And yeah, this next mod is called the Sidebar Mod. If I type in the chat slash Sidebar Mod, it'll let me change the sidebar. I could disable the sidebar or enable it. I could change the red numbers on the side to make sure it's gone. I could make sure it has shadows. I could change the background, which is pretty useful, I guess. I just have it on regular white, and I have it like that, basically. And you can change the chroma. It doesn't look that well with chroma, but I just keep it like that. You could also change the size of it, and you can also drag it wherever you want. So if you want on the left side of your screen, top, bottom, wherever you want. I just keep it on the side over here because I need room for my keystrokes up in the top. And yeah, you could change it like that, do whatever you want with it. But in the end, this will help if you hate that sidebar on the side and you really want to get rid of it. This last mod I have is called the old animations mod. So if I press escape and go up here, it'll show a button that's called animations. It'll show like this. You could change the 1.7 and all that off and on and off. So if I put on tab list, for example, and I go back, it'll show the tab like that. And if I change it back, it'll show the regular tab list. Whoops. And if I go in here and you could do whatever you want in here. If you press mods top and you have these on, this is the uh, compass at the top, so it's basically like a Fortnite mode activated thing. So there's people northwest or northeast, southwest, all that. It shows up at the top, but it kind of blocks your boss bar if you have anything up there. So I keep that disabled because it really gets in the way. And if you go up again, you'll see toggle sneak. You really want to turn off toggle sneak because it really gets in the way. The toggle sprint is pretty good, and that's what it says in the bottom left. You can, as you can see there, it says sprinting toggled. If I hold it down, sprinting key held, sprinting vanilla, which is just regular sprinting, but I have it toggled, and if I hold down sneak, it'll say sneaking key held. And if you go back to animations mod toggle sneak, you could change the position. You could make it so it shows status on HUD. And yeah, that's basically it for the old animations mod. Well guys, that's all the mods I have for today, and all the mods or the zip file will be in the description. You guys can click on that to download. And the Forge mod, you could, well, the Forge Minecraft loader, you can download also down there. And uh, after I finish talking right now, I'm going to show you guys how to install Forge and the mods that you've seen in this video. So this is how you download Forge or install Forge. If you click the link in the description, it'll lead you to the site. Once you get to the site, you're going to click Windows Installer. Once you click Windows Installer, it'll show up this, and you'll wait for the 5 seconds or the 6 seconds at the top. And once that's done, you'll press skip and it'll start downloading. Once you click that, if I'll do it myself, if you click that, it'll download. You want to click on the download link or the download file, and it'll show up with this. Just click install client and press OK. If you have your .minecraft folder somewhere else, you could change it there. But after it's done, you'll want to go to your Minecraft and look around for your Forge folder. As you can see at the bottom, it's at the bottom for me, but it'll probably be already installed at the home screen right here. If you just click these arrows, scroll up and down, all that, it'll probably be installed right here called Forge. And once you're just going to load it up, make sure everything's loaded, and then once you're done, you could X out of Minecraft, and then you could press your Windows key and R at the same time, and it'll pop up with this. You guys want to type in %appdata%, exactly like that. Press OK, and it'll pull up with this. You want to go to .minecraft, and it'll show up with a bunch of these, but don't worry about it. Just go down until you see mods. If you don't see it, a place called mods, just press new folder, and then just create a folder named mods, and you're gonna see nothing in there right now. But for me, I have all these. But for me, for you guys, you're also want to go down in the description, download my zip file, and what you want to do is you wanna, I think I have it on my home screen right here, Cloudy's mods. You want to open up that. You also want to open up your mods, and don't worry about that. And what you want to do is you want to press you're actually just want to have it on your desktop. You're gonna drag it into your mods, and then once it's in there, you want to right click on it. If I bring it in, you want to right click on it and then press extract here. It'll extract all the files, and then you should be fine, and all the mods will be installed. Then you want to go into Minecraft, go into the Forge version of it, and you should have it downloaded, and all the mods that I have said in this video will also be on it. And yeah, that's basically everything.